Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good late evening. Assalamu alaikum. Bakhair Ramen. At the onset, I would like to first acknowledge the august gathering that is seated here before us. And I think a number of distinguished speakers before me very eloquently articulated the importance of such gatherings, of such summits. I would also like to especially thank my friend Ijaz Sahab, if I can, yes, so Ijaz Sahab, mashallah, जो खिताबत इनके ख़त्म है और दावोस की पहाड़ियों से लेकर पेशावर तक हम आपसे सीखते आए हैं, तो कभी महरूम हमें ना कीजिएगा अपनी शागिर्दी से. I would also like to especially thank my dear brother Ayub Zakori Sahab, who on, I believe, Zakori sir, Ayub sir, I think who I believe on 24 hours notice or less than 24 hours notice. ये केपी के भाइयों को अभी बहनों का एडवांटेज लेना बंद करना चाहिए. बेशक. I would also like to thank the People's Governor. गवर्नर साहब का ताल्लुक पाकिस्तान पीपल्स पार्टी से तो है, लेकिन ये वाकई पीपल के गवर्नर, लोगों के गवर्नर है. मैंने जिंदगी में गवर्नर हाउस में इतने इवेंट्स नहीं अटेंड किए जितने सर आपके टेन्योर में किए हैं. And I think Zarak, if I can find him somewhere, articulated and represented all of us when he said that he really has changed, Governor Saab really has changed the face. I would also like to especially thank our very enthusiastic facilitator, Nazia, who I believe has just left the room. Thank you so much for your excellent facilitation. अभी तक जितने भी मैं panels पे और facilitation में बात सुन रही थी, I believe that the Women CEO Club is also being launched today. So this is excellent news because I believe that half of the world are women, half of the world's population are women, and the other half are their children. When children grow up, especially the boys, they forget and they feel that they've learned everything themselves. Those of you with children at home would agree with me. They forget कि इनकी पहली दरसगाह जो थी वो माँ की. People have here also talked about giving chances, about inclusiveness, about rebranding, about especially with reference to the Women CEO Club. I have a very simple philosophy, ladies and gentlemen, as a woman. If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. This, I believe, is true for women. This, I believe, is true for the class. Before I go further, how many CEOs here are from KP, are from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? आप में से कितने CEOs हैं जो कि Khyber Pakhtunkhwa ही से हैं? Could you raise your hands?
Please, all of you. There are so many.
Okay. Excellent. नाजिया बता रही है.
Yes.
आप में से कितने CEOs हैं जो कि केपी ही में कारोबार कर रहे हैं और इस्लामाबाद में हुए या लाहौर में हुए? Okay, excellent. How many CEOs, ladies and gentlemen, how many CEOs holiday in KP? Only you, sir? You really have to tell us where you go so that all of us can go there. तकारीर तो हम कर लेते हैं. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's put words into action. And because this is an Ijaz Sahab's event, because this is an Ayub Zakori event, because this is a Governor Faisal's Kundi's event, I'm going to be reckless. I am going to completely disagree with your topic. I don't want to reimagine Pakistan. Why reimagine Pakistan? It has produced Faisal Kundi, it has produced Ayub Zakori, it has produced Zarat Khattak, it has produced Ijaz, it has produced Nazia, hell, it has produced Gulmina Bilal. I don't want to reimagine Pakistan. I want to optimize Pakistan. Let's talk about optimizing opportunities. Reimagine imagination की दुनिया से, let's put our words where our mouth is. Now, how do we optimize Pakistan? Now, I represent the federal government's agency for vocational education and skill training. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, I am your human resource. I am your HR. I train your workers. If I'm doing a shoddy job, you get bad workers. If I'm doing a shoddy job, we lose the demands of the global bazaar as well as the domestic bazaar. So today, I want to talk about optimizing the opportunities for our people. Because even for a second, if I go with your topic of reimagining Pakistan, Pakistan has geographical boundaries, but the strength of Pakistan is its people. So you'll have to reimagine what are the opportunities that we as people have, that we as man, woman, and transgender have, that we as PWD Pakistanis have. Now that is the optimizing, or in your words, the reimagining that we want to do. We want, of course, people here have also spoken, I believe our representatives from the chambers have spoken about specific opportunities in several sectors. At the NAVTTC, we conducted a training needs assessment for each province and for each district. It's available on skillingpakistan.gov.pk. In KP, and the Southern Chamber's president very correctly reflected, usme honeybees, the best honey is being made in KP, and I know that Governor Saab already has had a meeting with the delegation also, and we are under instructions of the Governor to also organize further trainings. Our trainings in honey making have only local certification. We have now launched under the Prime Minister's Skill Development Program honey making courses for KP specifically with international certification. Although I'm not too sure about the arms and ammunition part, I don't think we should get into that, at least at NAVTTC. But what we are here, what I am here to please plead in front of you, is that if I am your HR, if I am here as an employee of the federal government talking about various sectors, I train the people, you make money in those sectors. So please, don't request governments to do anything. Let's change that contract around if we want to optimize Pakistan's opportunities. And that is that the private sector should lead. Why is the federal government and all the provincial governments spending money on human resource training? Why isn't it possible that we have industry-rooted trainings? Trainings on the industry floor, led by industries. We've tried this in 8 sectors since last year, and I am here to now request you in turn to take the lead for other sectors. And I really hope that you will join us in this new contract. We are also looking towards you in guiding our curriculum, in guiding the qualifications of our trainers as well as the certifications of our assessors, because you have them. जब आपके फैक्ट्रियों में जब नई मशीनरी आती है, उस मशीनरी को लगाने के लिए, उसकी मेंटेनेंस के लिए, उसको चलाने के लिए एक relevant HR आता है. I am here to now request you, and then specifically on this platform of the CEO club, with special emphasis to the CEO Peshawar club that let's talk about how we can actually certify and engage through recognition of prior learning programs or international certification programs, your colleagues, your workers, so that they become our assessors. In this way, training, in this way, the nexus between government and industry will be stronger, and we will be in a position where we will be led by the industry. And that is, I believe, if you want to optimize Pakistan's chances, that is, I believe, the way to go. Thank you so much for your time. I hope कि ये जो 2-4 मिनट का सफर मेरा और आपका था, वो अंग्रेजी का सफर नहीं हुआ होगा आपके लिए, बल्कि उर्दू का सफर होगा। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।